having the courage to dream a new dream and live a new myth. Many of us are living in a world of our own creation, living in a dream within a dream within a dream. And many of us have been brought up to believe that our dream is our dream, when in fact our dream is a culturally constructed narrative that we have simply participated in. We find ourselves living at a time when the dream of the world is turning sometimes and often quite dramatically into a nightmare. We find that we as a species are at odds with our planet, at odds with ourselves and each other, and the consequence of this discordant harmony, this lack of harmony, is illness. And an illness that not only affects our mind and our body, but affects our very soul. One of the core themes in shamanism is the idea of soul retrieval, which comes from soul loss. And the nature of soul loss relates to traumatic experiences in our life that cause us to fracture off part of our soul's energy, or life force, where we can't cope with perhaps such an intense experience of pain or suffering that we disconnect part of ourselves. And this disconnected part then creates a hole in our soul, which then we seek to fill through sex, drugs, rock and roll, hedonism, gluttony, materialism, fear, so many different forms of distraction and displacement. And when we look at the story of humanity, we see that there is such a profound soul loss for the collective soul. The world soul herself has been bruised, beaten, and disrespected. And so how can we co-dream and redeem and redream our life so that we are living as a mysteries of the light? That was our original purpose. So that we can be the custodians on the family of life on earth and fulfill the function that our souls originally intended when they chose to incarnate in this life. We have the rest of our life to dream. And the dream of the past is behind us. But that dream has created a trajectory. And that trajectory is guiding us towards the ideals and the outcomes that we are seeking to manifest, either consciously or unconsciously. It is our responsibility to examine our dream, to not take our dream for granted, to not think that our dream is not ours. Because if we are living, we are dreaming. When we realize that the power of our creativity comes from our dream, and the power of recreating and reshaping this entire world can be created through co-dreaming a better world, a world where the values of love, truth, integrity, harmony, beauty can be honored every day, every moment of our waking life, so that we may seek to become embodiments of that which we seek to become. The power to dream is not in our minds, but in our hearts, in our words, in our deeds. And when we awaken within the dream of our own being and choose to align our dream back to our soul's dream, to the divine dream that is in harmony with all of life, then new powers of perception, of cognition, of creativity, of vision, of manifestation will emerge through our being as a reflection of that inner alignment and that inner connection to source consciousness from within us. In my perception, this is the most significant thing we can ever do for ourselves, and it's both the easiest and the hardest thing to do. It's easy if you take full responsibility for your life and your creativity. It's very difficult if you are stuck in another being's dream or a culture's dream, or a planet's dream, or history's dream. So in order to break out of that dream, you must awaken to your soul's calling to dream a dream that will be the birth of your greatest potential, the greatest creative fulfillment of your being. I hope you have that courage and that reverence and that love to dream a noble and beautiful dream.